I did make some indication in the beginning of my lecture tour that I was working in a country shop, and across the shop from where I was, there was a Christian mission, Adam's Mission Station, where missionaries were being trained. And these missionaries were coming into the shop where I was working, selling sugar and salt, handkerchief, flour. This was my work. And me and there were other young ex-students just left school. We were being hammered by the Christians. They came along, whatever they studied, they practiced it on us. So Islam was spread at the point of the sword. In other words, Muhammad forced his religion down people's throat by threatening them of chopping off their heads. He said Muhammad copied his book, the Quran, from the Jews and the Christians. He had so many wives, and on and on. We were at the receiving end of a Christian assault, attack. And either I felt you should leave the job and run away, or defend yourself. But you can't defend yourself if you have no knowledge. And I was in desperation. And Allah Bari Ta'ala is Musabbibul Asbab. He is the creator of opportunities. I was restless one Sunday morning, didn't know what to do. I want some reading material. There was no books to read, but I was hungry to read. So I go into my boss's warehouse, rummaging through a pile of newspapers, looking for something pleasant to read, like the Farmer's Weekly and things of that nature. And in that pile of newspapers, I come across a worm-eaten book full of mildew. And the name of that book was Izharul Haq, which means the truth revealed. At the end of this booklet, if you have received it, is the Bible, God's Word. There is an epilogue that how these things happen. And I mentioned here that this book, Izharul Haq, changed my life, all my experiences. It just made me, actually, that one book made me to come here now. And you come to listen to me because of that one book. What one book can do. So in that book, it was written by an Arab, and this Arab gentleman was trying to arm the Indian Muslims, who were at that time at the receiving end of a Christian assault in India.